Sanford Stadium in Athens. It's the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers and the Georgia Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Anytime you step between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, you know you are on hallowed ground in college football. This is one of the best places you'll ever watch a college football game. The red and the black, the dogs, even the Uggas are buried in the stadium. This is one of the most iconic spots in all of college football. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bulldogs offense will have the ball first. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Athletic tight ends today are such a premium in college football. Not only can these guys block, but you see this tight end and his ability in the open field, the wiggle that he has to make people. Don't see that too often.
Scanning the field, it's Stockton. And it's incomplete on third down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So Western Kentucky's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge.
Hey, man, I can't wait to watch this chess match today. This defense, they are so buttoned up, man. They are dialed in. They know exactly who they are. They can run zone. They can run man. They can stop the run. Like, they make things really hard for quarterbacks, Jesse. And this quarterback on the other side, he's pretty dang good. So I'm excited to see this matchup.
He's really good. He just has to be keyed in on timing. The ball has to come out on time. You can't stare things down against this defense.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at him. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dumb.
And the Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes a move. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to the on that one. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. To the air. It's Stockton. Finds his man. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a give to Frazier. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Humphries. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. There's it, headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The run inside. It's Allen. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quick release by the QB. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and take it back. He's got great speed. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Frazier. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And that's not a surprise play call for this offense. A lot of times, man, after a tackle for a loss or a play that goes behind the line of scrimmage, they want to get those chunky yards back. They want to get back to third and manageable. They dial up the screen. They get some positive yards. Now put themselves in a position to be more successful on third down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Converts on 4th down, still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast. You saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit, and it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Back to throw, it's Stockton. The sweet feet buy a little time. It's complete to the right. Stumbled to the ground.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop as opposed to a guy that just stands in the pocket and you know exactly where he's going to be every single play.
Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Motion from the wide receiver. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
And I think this is the part of the field where your alert should go up. Like, the radar should go up. These touch passes, like, to get to the perimeter. You've got the middle really secure with bigger bodies and more people in the box. So, nice job by this defense, seeing the ball spit out wide to a playmaker, being ready for it, and getting him on the ground.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Third and long, and they can get the 1st down without scoring a touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
He's going to throw deep right side. Got it down the field. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the 1st half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. looking to pass. It's Glenn. Caught in the backfield, it's Humphries. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Bringing the heat. Breaks into the open. He's got enough, and he slides to avoid the punishment, and it'll be a 1st down. Nice move there on 4th and short. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Motion from the back. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Allen. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Stockton. This time it's complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Frazier. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. Gets it inside the 15. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
Well, it's a 2nd catch on the drive, and that's obviously a massive play for this offense. And he's starting to prove to his quarterback here that he's winning his one-on-ones, and he deserves some more looks.
And the Dogs getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff for Frazier. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Wide, 53. Wide. Go.
Quarterback making checks. Right back to it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And the Hilltoppers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Keeps it himself. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Hilltoppers will hustle to the line.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down.
And the ball's free in the backfield. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapped around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, checking in from the Western Kentucky sideline. Coming off that turnover, they know their defense has had their back, but the offense has to make them pay. This is an opportunity for them to get back in this game. It's been close so far, but the offense has to get on the board. Coming off that turnover, I feel the momentum shifting down here on this sideline. Guys?
All right, Holly. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Glenn. Takes the easy one to the back. Pulled down for the tackle. You want to give this guy a chance to get some yards after the catch, but there was nothing there.
Yeah, give the defense credit. You saw their speed rallying to the football on the perimeter.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the 1st half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
And the Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Off the play fake. Right on target this time. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. To the air, it's Stockton. Just a short pass to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
We always talk about yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
From the gun, looking for a man. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pressure coming. Back's got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. All they need is 1 yard, and they got nothing on the last play. Here's 3rd down. Here's Nate Frazier. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. Oh, they block it! They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Picked off, and this one could go all the way back. Touchdown, Bulldog! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to throw, it's Glenn. He's got him. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire 1st half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The run inside, it's Allen. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Might have a chance. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. Got to make sure they're sound in protection. They had one blocked earlier. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead, but still a 17-point cushion. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 7 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Buckeyes with the lead right now in the first half in a battle of 1-0 teams. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the American Conference. Now back to your game at Sanford Stadium at Athens. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Round and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Dooley Field inside Sanford Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
The Hilltoppers head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Back to pass. It's Glenn. Here's a heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. The Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Handoff, Frazier running left. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Snags it quickly on the left. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option of working the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
And the Hilltoppers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the pressure. And down he goes.
You could just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
The Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They've just self-destructed too many times so far already with 3 interceptions in the game. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Frazier. There's a little room there. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Georgia going back to work with another 1st down. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Wide receiver comes in motion. Nine-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Caught behind the line. It's Humphries. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Running inside. It's Hicks.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Back to the ground with the running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Now the play fake. Rush is on him. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down. start on the ground with Frazier. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And, man, you see it so many times, man. These crossing routes, like, it doesn't matter if it's zone or if it's man. Like, zone, you find the hole. Man, you run away from guys. And if you put the ball on the money, just like the QB did right there, that's what happens. The yards after the catch, man. You can keep going. Guys are so spread out. And
could be an alley. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Trying to run, it's Frazier. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get... Closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Dogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. On first down, Nate Frazier. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the route is on.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll go right back to it. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Glenn. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Shoots it to the left. Finds his man. It's Azira. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
This is an offense that has skill, and they've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
Quick completion to the right. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why.
Touchdown, Hilltoppers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I know as a coaching staff, you're always trying to find positives that you can build on, and it's nice to see your team continues to fight. It has been a slog up to this point. No points until finally breaking through here in the fourth quarter. And they're going to go back and watch the film, and they're going to see what worked on this drive.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's unfortunate for the offense. A golden opportunity to walk away with 2 extra points, but you fumble it at a critical juncture in the game. How's this one going to impact this game?
Number 10, set to kick this one away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Dogs. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
The Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Glenn. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
He makes the grab, ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Got it in the middle. It's Hutchinson. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Hilltoppers are facing third and inches. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. They'll give to Frazier. Got enough for the first. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. To the air. It's Stockton. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. Wide open spaces. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. They'll run with Nate Frazier. Looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia! What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
PAT unit on the field. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense, ready to start this drive. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Glenn. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Here comes the heat. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. Plucks it out of the air. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession. Wasted no time. Well, plays into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for a fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Second and forever after the delay. Did they lose their play sheets? I mean, call a play already. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. Grabbed over the middle, it's Flowers. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. A one-sided game like this one and you suffer an injury, that is not ideal. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a big gain. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Hilltoppers will punt it away on fourth down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Now on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the running back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic. And I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. The run inside. It's Phillips. And after they get him on the ground, that's going to do it. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.